All right, so we are here again at Liberty Park. I think this is Habitat Study Part 3. We're still aggregating data and stuff. You checked the last one, we got our patch notes from the first one. And this is actually the truest hot day we've been out here, so it's actually pretty warm. I think we're going to be hitting 80 today, and we get a little bit of a breeze though, so we'll see what we see. All right, so literally right that way. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't know. It wasn't a monarch, I don't think, but it golden and black butterfly right that way, and then literally seconds ago, more buzzing that way. Sound like some sort of flying beetle. All right, so if you look, this is where the riparian area is, and it extends out pretty far. I mean, even though it's just here, you can see where all the tree growth is, and not just that. We have the ditches filled again. I'm seeing more activity, probably due to the time of year, the heat, and then life, water. All right, there we go. That's one red velvet ant for today. We've crossed over a couple red and black harvester ants, as well as a couple of these tiny nests, of which my stepfather had a name for them, of which I will not say because of monetization. Oh, however, we do have a documentary coming up, of which will probably get me demonetized. However, it's important to know our history. So thank you guys for revisiting history. It's always a pleasure. So I just saw a lizard out here. I heard one in the bushes, and then I saw one dart up through this way. Now, it's warm, and all of the reptiles are nice and warm, so I'm not going to tread over there because, as America says, don't tread on me. I don't want to step on the snake. But here's we're by the Ofrenda area, and then as we continue, you can see the beautiful junipers. But in the desert where I'm at right now is rattlesnake season. Rattlesnake season. I've seen a lot of this kind of stuff. So red discoloration, yellow discoloration and pigment here. And I'm wondering why in certain areas of this specific area, there's a lot of erosion, don't get me wrong. That's obviously one of the reasons. But beyond the erosion, why is this yellow pigment and the red pigment here? Beyond the possibility of iron. I don't know if iron makes yellow, but it's an interesting thought to look into. And then black harvester mound, active. So like just absolute activity today. I wouldn't be surprised if we still see something crazy like a deer or a turkey. What do we got over here? Let me see. There's a fly. No. So we've seen these a few times, and we weren't 100% sure. Now I'm 100% sure. We got deer coming through here as well. So deer tracks, add that to the list. And then look at that. That is an interesting cacti. Let's get some photos. All right, so this is what we thought was going to be. Here, me try and get some light on it because of the sparkle. A tarantula hawk or something, and it's actually digging in the dirt. If you see its behavior is very strange. That gives us a lot of details on this thing, because the behavior it's exhibiting right in front of us in this distance is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I'm going to try and move in closer, but I believe that. Oh, you can hear it hitting the sand. And now it's off. And I believe that tarantula hawks are very similar and have a pretty bad sting. But this one doesn't have the same colored wings, I don't believe. Although on the underside it looks red. So we're going to go ahead and take that for the lab and then leave this guy alone, because he's starting to get a little freaked out, I think. All right, so we started at high noon. Now we're here at dusk. And we're going to do some habitat observations, of course, and then Scorps, bro. It looks like from the statistics that we got going, we're about a 65% chance, so maybe half and half. So if you listen closely, you can actually still hear some birds out. So despite it being like literally completely almost dusk, like literally minutes from dusk, lots of activity. What was that? Giant bird down there. Oh yeah. Is it like a crow or something? Nice and black. It's loud though. It's hopping around like loud. So tonight we're focusing on biodiversity and diversity and climate. So microhabitats as well. Oh wow, we got some more scout. I'm telling you, there are tracks. Look at these tracks here. Tell me that's not a ginormous moose or a deer. I mean, like it doesn't have it doesn't have horseshoes. So what is that? And then also scat that doesn't look like it's predatory. Now, like I said, microbiomes. We're gonna be checking those out and seeing what we get tonight. All right, and then before it gets too dark, there's a reference for you, and then we're gonna have a camera rolling because if some stupid stuff goes down. Oh, there's the New Mexico sunset. What a gorgeous thing. But that's our last view of the night, so we'll be out here in the dark after. You know, other than the bird and the crickets, there ain't much to see right now, unfortunately. I hear a lot in the bushes. Don't know what it is. You never know what it is. We're gonna try and flip it around, but that's kind of how the cookie crumbles revisiting history. Ooh, spooky. And you know, I guess we try again on better night.